What up, guys? Hey, Irwin here with you today. I am going to cover the topic of high intensity interval training, or HIIT cardio as it's called. Basically what we're doing is we're going to spike the metabolism and doing this by short, high intense bursts, sprints. Um, One of the things that I want to focus on today is intensity. Now, oftentimes people are thinking they're doing HIIT cardio, but they're really not. It's relative to the person. I want to say that. So somebody who's relatively untrained or not in a high condition isn't going to be able to push themselves as hard as somebody who's already in great shape. And that's okay. But the key there is to do it at your level, so then that way you can get the best metabolism boost as you can. Okay? The reason why high intensity cardio works is it's not so much the calories you burn at that time, but rather it's the increase in your metabolism over the next hours. Okay, so that's why it's so effective, much more so than low intensity or medium intensity. In fact, medium intensity, this is what a lot of endurance athletes do. This is like, running, biking, whatever. Your heart rate's in that 130 to 150 so range. You can sustain it, and I'm certainly not denying that it doesn't burn calories or it doesn't boost the metabolism, but it's not the most effective way to do that. All right, so that's why we want to do the high intensity. So what I'm going to do today is show you an example of what I call high intensity training. I'm going to do it on the elliptical today. One of my favorites, just because you get maximum muscular activation. You're using your lower body, your upper body. We increase the resistance. It's low on impact on the joints. You can quickly go from high to low intensity. Another one I enjoy is, it sucks, but it's good, is pushing a weighted sled. I mean, there's again, you're getting your full body activation. There's a whole host of things that you can do, but the key on it is getting the most muscle activation as you can. For example, treadmill sprints or running and stuff, they're good, but really your upper body is not that involved unless you like throw a weighted backpack on or something of that nature. But that's one of the things I really want to focus on. So that, and again, going as hard as you can. You'll notice today we're going to do about a 3-to-1 rest to sprint ratio. So that's 15-20 second sprint to about a 45-second recovery. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start by warming up. Okay, I'm going to go about 5 minutes to warm up. And what I'll do is I usually go about 2 minutes just warming up. And then I start doing on 3 minutes a light interval, 4 minutes light interval. Then by the 5th minute it's on. Okay? So what you need to do is you need to figure out in your machine how you can easily bump up the resistance. So this machine, I can easily type in 1-8 up and it goes right to level 18, and then 9 down and goes right to level 9. So that's what I'd recommend, is going about 50% on your recovery and then double that for your sprint. So level 4, level 8, level 10, level 20, whatever it is for your machine. Alright? So again, this is just getting warmed up for the interval. So that way, when it comes time, you can hit it at level 5. Or 5 minutes. So I'm going to go as hard as I can on these and show you an example of intervals. Okay, like I said before, we're going about 15-20 seconds of high intensity, and then I'll do about a 45-second recovery. Okay? And I'm going to do 10 of those today. Then afterwards, I'm going to do a low intensity cool down. Now, this is to get your heart rate back down and just for a little bit additional calorie burn. I'm not trying to kill myself on those. For those of you who do like to run, maybe running a distance or a 5K or something like that, what I would do is, if you want to, after you do intervals, that's the time you run, doing that middle intensity cardio. We've already jacked up our metabolism, so we're going to benefit from that. Not to mention, there's been studies showing how improve your cardiovascular rate doing those sprints. So that'd be when or how I would fit that in. As far as nutrition goes, I treat this just like a weight training workout. Again, a 5-minute warm-up, 10 intervals. That right there is 15 minutes. And then I'll do my steady state cardio afterwards. At least 10 minutes, probably 20, maybe 30. And then afterwards I'll do some stretching. That's 45 minutes. That's a nice little workout. Get jacked up, high intensity. I treat it the same as far as lifting, as far as nutrition goes with my post-workout. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready for my warm-up. I'm watching my time so that by the time it hits, I'm at full speed. So 53, 54, 55, 56, level 16, up, go. Down, level 9. Now, I'm using my legs and my arms as hard as I can. Again, full body, as hard as I can go. That was my last warm-up sprint. This next one, I'll be ready to roll. Heart rate right now is about 148. And I ate breakfast this morning about an hour or so ago. No fasted cardio. All right, here we go. 4, 5, level 18, go. Level 9 down. Okay. That one was tough. First one usually is. .152 is my heart rate. Not that that matters. We'll get it higher, but the key is intensity. Hard as you can. All right, here we go. 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, level 18. Let's go. Level 9 down. This is my off day of lifting, so we get a spike on our off day. Heart rate 157. Let's get up there. Hope to hit 165 at least. Here we go. 54, 5, 6, go. Don't quit early. You go. Make sure 160. Make sure you get that 15, 20-second sprint. So you gotta level up in time to get to the speed in order to hit that. Here we go. down. One 65. Yeah, buddy. But we got more. Like I said, heart rate doesn't matter as long as it's high as it can. I give myself a little earlier start this time. 4, 5. Halfway. It's really good fun. 167. Again, I'm pulling with my upper body, driving with my legs, and I'm pushing. Pull, push, pull, push. Full body. All right. It takes about 5 seconds for me to get up to speed, so I give myself about 20-25 seconds. 168. We might hit 170 plus. 4 more sprints. 2, 53, 54, 55, 18 up, go. Sprint. They're not fast, always. They're hard. So, 164. That's why that extra resistance helps. 50. 1, 2, 4, 5. Let's go. Oh. 168. 2 more sprints. 50 seconds. 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Oh. 172. Yeah, buddy. One more, and we'll cool down. I saw 173. last one. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. It's okay to yell at it. $172. We'll take it. 3. Now we'll finish this interval out, and I'm gonna go over, hop on the treadmill for my cool down. All right, let's go for a walk. All right, well, I got this thing rolling. Time to do some steady state. I'm at level 15, 15% incline, and about 2.5 speed. Maybe I'll probably go up to 2.8, 2.9. It's not about going fast here. What I want to do is I want to feel my muscles working, my glutes primarily. Keep my heart rate at 120 to 140 range, probably 135. And it's going to be elevated at first because I just got done kicking my butt, but that's okay. It'll come down. Yeah, I'm at 135, so that's perfect. If I can maintain that, I'll be happy. You know, and if you don't have a nice piece of cardio equipment that consistently does your heart rate, just check your pulse. It's not hard. Just go for 10 seconds, and multiply it by 6. So for me, if I hit 20 beats in those 10 seconds, 120. So if I'm at 122, 123, 2 times 6 is 12, that's 132. So that's perfect. If I can hit about 22 beats in 10 seconds, I know I'm in range. So I'm sipping on some Extend right now, branched chain aminos, so that way I have the recovery going. Don't get much liquid in when I'm doing sprints for obvious reasons. Sometimes breathing is more important, so I drink it now. I'm gonna go for about a half hour today after the sprint. So just now I'm 143. So this is plenty fast. Now on the steady state cardio, there's tons of options. If you want to, you can stay on elliptical. It's no big deal. You go bike, like I mentioned before. You can go outside and run. You know, whatever. It's not important. The thing is, let's get a cool down in. And again, it's not about spiking the heart right now. It's about steady burn. You know, those intervals are tough, and it's easy to go easy on yourself. You know, back off, go hard, but maybe not quite as hard as you think you could. And, you know, whenever that time comes, that's when I think about my competition. And my main competition is myself. So I tell myself, sprint as hard as you can. You know, sprint like you got 20 people behind you, watching you, yelling at you, cheering for you. And I promise, you'll push yourself harder. That's one of the things I like about having and being on a team. Instead of my head, I've got all my teammates watching me, That pushes me. And I know the guys I compete against, they're working hard too. So I don't let them outwork me. Got that from Lane Norton. Great saying, don't let anyone outwork you. Alright guys, hope that helps give you an idea of what HIIT cardio is, high intensity interval training, aka sprint intervals. Again, remember, intensity is key. Push yourself as hard as you can. Jack up that metabolism for maximal results. Get after it, make every day count. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, please share it with your friends on Facebook. Please follow us and like us on Facebook, on Twitter as well. We're excited about our new studio. Besides the personal training, we now have group classes, TRX, kettlebells, yoga. We continue to do the nutritional supplements and coaching. Thanks for watching and keep tuned in.